the jury members for shortlisting us for the presentation. So first of all, apology because of the COVID parallel review. A meeting is going on with Honorable CM sir and the secretaries are occupied in that. I am Bhruguraj Trivedi on behalf of CM Dashboard. I'm very thankful to the jury members and Scotch team. Sir, should we proceed for the presentation?
Please. Start, please.
Yes, sir. So this is how we will proceed during the presentation. We'll start with the objective, challenges that we faced during the project, the process flow of the CM dashboard, the innovative steps that we tried to incorporate during the project, the coverage of the entire project, and we'll take a look at comparison before and the after scenario, overall benefits reached to the fellow citizens, and scalability and replicability of the project. So when we are talking about the digital platform, starts with the vision of Honorable Prime Minister, sir. He talks about the roadmap for New India is reform, perform, and transform to do better and better. On these lines, the Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat has a vision of sensitive governance, decisive governance, progressive governance, and transparent governance for the fellow citizens, keeping citizens at the center for entire administration. When we are talking about the government administration, the administration is so huge that it is very difficult to have detail of each and every department, boards, operation, all schemes, and the benefits availed by fellow citizens. So that was the basic objective that we come up with the CM dashboard. When we started with the project, as I just discussed, the administration is a mammoth task to monitor. When we proceed with the project, there were n number of issues, but to identify the major ones, these are the three issues or the difficulties that were of great concern. The first one was the mindset change. When we asked for data sharing from the department, the biggest difficulty was the mindset from the department, that they were cautious for sharing the data with the topmost authority. They were hesitant to start with, and they were not very used to for that. The second most difficult challenge was the quality of the data. As it says, the garbage in is garbage out. So if the data was not great, if there were issues in the quality of the data, then the entire process will go for a toss. So if the data is wrong, it would have serious, long-lasting consequences. So that was of great concern. The third one was too much of data. Departments are collecting data in various forms from various channels. So they were not very clear with the data that they were having. So what to share? And again, the formats that they were having, many formats were available with them to share with. So that was again the issue of too much of data. They were not clear what sort of data or the priority they should first share with. Now, when we start with the dashboard, this is the flow that we implemented. We started with collection of data. We aggregated different data on common platforms, single platforms, CM dashboard with the standardized format. Then we validated the data. We appointed the officers from the respective departments to validate the data, the nodal and subnodal officers. The existing setup administration were given the additional responsibility to validate the data. Once the data is aggregated on the common platform, validated by the respective officers, we started analyzing the data with different permutation combinations, visualization approach, the time series, maybe daily analysis, maybe weekly analysis, monthly, quarterly, yearly, as may be applicable. After that, we tried to identify derive various key performance indicators for the respective departments, respective boards, corporations, and we try to map it with the concerned officer to monitor the progress of that KPI. Once that is mapped with the concerned officer, the performance measurements start. We map it with the benchmark, then the follow-up cycles, and the entire performance was linked to the officer's ranking in the command and control unit. If the time permits, I'll take you through the command and control unit as well. Now, this is the first phase of the data collection, aggregating, validating, analyzing, identifying the KPIs and performance measurement. Then comes the second part is checking with the beneficiaries, the real beneficiaries who are availing benefits. We put a feedback mechanism. They're interacting with the citizens for the benefits that they've availed. Once we get the feedback from the fellow citizens, we share it with the respective department for corrective measures. We also analyze the feedback that we have received from the citizens, and we try to take the corrective actions at the CM office as well as from the respective department. And that's how the entire cycle completes. When we talk about the innovation, these are the three key points that we try to incorporate during the implementation. The first is real-time performance measurement system. What we try to do is we derive the key performance indicator for respective departments, respective HODs, boards and corporations, and we linked it with the officer's performance. The annual assessment is linked with the CM dashboard. So if there is lag in the performance of that KPI, it will be reflected into the officer's annual performance. So we fix the responsibility of specific officers. Then comes the star rating. We were having concern about the quality of the data. So what we can do, we coined a concept of star rating of each department. But it helped us is to ensure the quality of data and participation of the department because of the star rating. So all departments are self-motivated for better performance. So basically, it is having 7 stars. The 7 is the highest ranking, and then 5, 3, 1. So it is assessed based on the quality of the data. Quality of data means if the data comes through the web service, it is the best one. Then the Excel sheets, and if it is not there, they can have intermediate other solutions. Second, the frequency of data. It is shared as per the agreed frequency or not. If it is verified by the nodal and subnodal officers, and based on all the parameters, the star rating is fixed. Then comes the Jan Samvad. Jan Samvad is CM to Citizen Connect. What we do in this section is we directly communicate with the citizen who has availed the benefit. So we check whether the benefits are reached to the fellow citizens or not. Many a time, frequently, Honorable CM should also interact with the citizen and takes the feedback from them. Based on the feedback that we have received from the citizens, we also share it with the department, and we make sure that the corrective measures are taken place. When we are talking about the CM dashboard project, the project covers all 33 districts, all 248 talukas, and all villages, 18,000 plus villages, all departments, all HODs, the boards, corporations, all government of India schemes, government of Gujarat schemes as well. And the data is available up to the last mile. Say, for example, if the citizen has taken ration from the ration shop, the data of that citizen is available. Similarly, there is an e-district project, Digital Gujarat project. If the citizen has availed, say, caste certificate, then the data of the citizen up to that level is available in the system. There are many indicators that we have in this CM dashboard project, but to share a few, the first is PM Jan Arogya Yojana. Initially, the count was around 26 lakhs 88,000. But after intervention and bringing it in on the CM dashboard project and follow up with the department, it increased up to 43 lakhs 70,000 count. When we are talking about the emergency services and ambulance, we we bring that on the CM dashboard project, and we used to monitor the performance of emergency services. What we generally do is we have set a benchmark, and if the performance is below the benchmark, we convey to the concerned officer. In this case, in health, we convey to the principal secretary of health. So there was an instance where the performance of district Banaskantha was 26 minutes 25 seconds. So it was below the benchmark. It was conveyed to the principal secretary, and within 3 days, the corrective measures took place, and the overall timing reduced to the 17 minutes 57 seconds. Similarly, in revenue, the percentage night hold of revenue officers against the target for the Mamlatdar officers, it was 47.78% in March 2018, which rose to 94.32%. Similarly, in the civil supplies, the Aadhaar verified transactions were 71% in 2018 March, rose to 91% in February 2021. So on and so forth. When we are talking about the benefits, the major thing is it covers the entire cycle from the application submitted to the government department to the benefits availed by the beneficiary. So interact with the last mile data, that citizen as well, whether they have actually availed the benefits and what is the feedback. How is the feedback of that citizen? The second thing is we have set the benchmarking. We make sure that the entire cycle is completed within the time limit against the benchmarks, and same is linked with the officer's performance as well. So if there is any difference in the performance of that officer's ranking, it will be reflected into the assessment, annual assessment. The very good output of this process or the project is the analysis of trends and patterns. Based on that, we were able to identify various service channels, accessibility for the time window, the distance that the citizens require to travel to access points for various services, and of course for the policy inputs as well. To name a few, there was input from the citizens for the electricity during the daytime for the farmers. So based on the feedback that we
Sorry
received.
for interruption, if you don't mind. You have 3 minutes left. I request you to please.
Yes, I'm about to complete, sir. Thank you. So based on the feedback that we received from the citizens, we come up with the scheme, say Kisan Suryodaya Yojana, where the electricity was provided during the daytime on priority basis to the farmers. Then, say in Digital Gujarat, that is the e-district project, we identified the applications received for caste certificates for the students after the examination phase. So based on the analysis, what we did, we requested the department to change the timelines after the examination for that given period of time, extend the time window, and on holidays as well, the offices were open. And apart from that, the mobile application was also introduced, and various channels were also provided to them. When we talk about scalability and replicability, it's a system-driven approach based on a framework with the defined masters. Say, for example, when we are talking about the benchmarking is based on algorithms. You can customize the benchmarking. When we are talking about the performance or ranking, it's based on the requirement. We can customize the things. If you want to define the departments, HODs, boards, corporations, officers, rank of the officers, you can customize as per your requirement. So it is completely a customizable application based on the framework and the algorithms. When we are talking about the technology, it is based on the Microsoft .NET framework and works on the SQL Server 2012 database. And for the security aspect, is developed by the NIC. It's a government agency, and we strictly adhere to the security advisories issued by the Government of India and the Ministry of IT time to time. We have identified few modules as well that we are planning to introduce. That is the data-driven decision making on higher level, the satisfaction index, Pragati Gujarat, that is for the projects worth more than 5 crore rupees in Gujarat through drone system, human resource management module. Then we are also looking after the Sustainable Development Goal 2030, and of course we are expanding on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data analysis. Thank you, jury members, for your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Das. Good presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you see, ultimately, everything which is being done through CM board is for better monitoring,
Yes,
at
sir.
CM level, right?
Yes,
Of
sir.
various schemes or services which you are offering.
True.
And I am happy that you have also built in feedback mechanism so that you know how people are taking this
Yes, sir.
information. One thing only clarification I need is
Ji.
you said officers, no, they are being sort of their performance is being measured, no,
Ji,
through
sir.
CM dashboard. No, I don't know up to which level of officer you are monitoring. Is it the HOD of that particular department, or is it by name or something like that, or below that also?
Sir, as I've said, it can be customized. So, for example, when we are talking about the department, it is linked with the ACS and principal secretaries. Below that, at the HOD level, it is linked with the secretaries. When we are talking about the board and corporation, the director or MD is also linked with that. For Nagar Palika, municipalities, we have linked the chief officer as well.
No,
So it is up to the,
what I mean is, are you doing at up to that level, or at our level you are monitoring?
no, sir, up to last level we are doing. Say, for example, if there is any issue in municipality, in a district, say Ahmedabad, Kolkata municipality, if there is issue of, say, street lights are not working, if a street light is off, then we convey to the chief officer of that municipality. If it is not resolved within the stipulated time, it is again conveyed to the chief officer of that municipality, and it would be escalated to the higher authority. If it is not resolved within the second reminder, it will be escalated to the third higher authority. So it is mapped to the last mile officer.
Mm-hmm. And are they told about the key performance indicators in advance, or some targets?
sir.
are given?
Yes, sir.
So these targets are given by the department or by the CM office?
Sir, KPIs are identified mutually with the department. We discuss with the department, and based on the priority, we identify the KPI, we share it with the department and the line officers as well. During the implementation stage, sir, we involve all the stakeholders, all the officers, and after the brainstorming alignments, we introduce and identify the KPIs for the assessment.
Okay, I think all your departments are now automated, and all data which you must be getting online only. So
Yes, sir.
there should not be any mindset issue now at this stage.
No, sir, not at all. Sir, in fact, the star rating has helped us a lot. And all weekly meeting, the chief of or secretary meetings, cabinet of secretary meetings, we have weekly meetings set up. And every month we calculate the star rating. So all these departments are motivated for that, and they in fact discuss that their performance is great. They have received 7-star or they have received 5-star. They have disposed the application in lesser time, or we received feedback from the citizen through CM dashboard and we dispose those applications. So all these things they discuss during the cabinet meeting as well.
Good. So this information is shared with others also, so that
Yes, sir.
everyone knows where he stands.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Good. Thank
So
you.
if the time permits, sir, I can share, I can have the CCU for just for your look, the command and control unit that we are taking for the follow-up.
Time is the constraint. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Mr. Das, could you please elaborate whether public grievance address system is also linked with this CM dashboard?
Yes, sir.
How that works?
Sir, public grievances are linked with the respective department and respective officers, and the benchmarking is also there. So if a grievance is addressed to the concerned department and concerned officer, and if it is not disposed within that time, then the follow-up is there. There are 3 follow-up stage: follow-up 1, follow-up 2, and follow-up 3 from the CM office. But So far, it is resolved by this cycle 2 stage. Maximum by cycle 2 stage.
Okay, and how old your system is this CM dashboard?
Sir, we started in May 2018.
18. So it is almost 2 years now.
Ji, sir.
So I think this is being now extensively used for COVID management also.
Yes, sir. In fact, sir, we have integrated the CCTV cameras, the patient's details, the supply chain as well. So we have all details available on fingertip.